he's physically ill.
Yeah.
He's emotionally, and then the damage you do, like.
What takes up most of your time? What's a day in your life like?
You know, I'd never really given much thought to how I would die, but dying in the place of someone I love seemed like a pretty good way to go.
Jaden Smith is once again making headlines for controversial reasons, and now DL Hughley is weighing in on his behavior. Hughley claims that Jada Pinkett Smith played a role in Jaden's issues, allegedly influencing him with her own questionable actions, including her relationship with Jaden's friend August Alsina. According to DL, Jada sold Jaden to the industry while pursuing relationships with young men around her son's age. Recently, Jaden appeared on the red carpet at the Coulda Been Love Season 2 premiere, seemingly prepared for a normal interview. However, when a reporter asked about his new Christian Louboutin collection and mentioned his collaboration with designer Steven Smith, who previously worked with Kanye West, Jaden abruptly walked away without acknowledging the question.
With Steven Smith to design Yeezy footwear with Ye. What are y'all cooking up?
Like, what is even his problem? The reporter didn't even ask about Kanye. She was asking about the designer. Even if she had mentioned Kanye, Jaden could have simply said no comment, but he didn't. And that wasn't the end of it. Just weeks later, Jaden was in Paris, and he was recorded completely losing his mind over some hail, acting as if he had never seen it before.
Dog, it's hailing in Paris, bro. Ice is falling from the sky. It was cold. I knew it was cold, bro. Ice is bouncing off of me. Dog, do you see this? Rain doesn't, bro, it hurts a little bit. Bro, what's happening? What's going on? Bro, it's bouncing off, bro. You're not supposed to be able to catch rain in your hand. I'm catching little snowflakes in my hand, bro. You're not supposed to be able to catch rain, dog.
Now, if you check the comments on this video, a lot of people are saying the same thing. Jaden turned out this way because his parents were doing everything but parenting. According to DL Hughley, this all stems from Jaden witnessing God knows what while growing up in that household. DL specifically pointed out that Jada hooked up with Jaden's friend, August Alsina, at a time when he was both physically and mentally unwell. He also noted that if the genders had been reversed, the backlash would have looked much different.
I had a friend who she brought home from college and she lived with us, right? And she needed a place to stay. And she lived with us, and I accepted her as my, now she's been there so long and we've known each other so long that she's literally like my daughter. Imagine me and my old lady, me and my wife break up, and I start messing around with her.
Yeah, because August Alsina was Jaden's friend,
right?
Who he brought to the house.
So I think it was, and I'm not, look, I ain't in nobody's business, it's their thing, but when they were talking, well, he was sick and he was mentally sick and he was emotionally sick. Now, that's predatory. Let me tell you something, if you're sick, like he's physically ill,
yeah,
he's emotionally, and then the damage you do, like, this dude was talking about killing, right? So it isn't just you having an affair or whatever you do. It's that in your wake, because you felt bad, that dude was up behind it.
Still is.
And you can't tell me that if that were Will, he'd never be saving the world again.
DL has a point, because just imagine the reactions if Will had an entanglement with one of Willow's female friends when she was mentally and physically unwell. Somehow, everyone focused only on the entanglement and the whole red table talk situation, forgetting how Jada took advantage of August when he was at his most vulnerable. What makes it even worse is that Jada introduced her to his own son. In his 2020 docuseries, State of Emergency: The Rise of August Alsina, August revealed that he experienced trauma at a young age from someone close to him.
Despite telling his mom he wanted to keep it a secret, she shared it with random people in the neighborhood.
So are you also gonna expose the fact that you have molested me when I was in your presence as a kid? Asking my moms to not say nothing, to hold that down, and to, keep that secret. And not even a day later, random people tell me, oh, yeah, your mama said this.
DL has a point, because just imagine the reactions if Will had an entanglement with one of Willow's female friends when she was mentally and physically unwell. Somehow, everyone focused only on the entanglement and the whole red table talk situation, forgetting how Jada took advantage of August when he was at his most vulnerable. What makes it even worse is that Jada introduced her to his own son. In his 2020 docuseries State of Emergency: The Rise of August Alsina, August revealed that he experienced trauma at a young age from someone close to him. Despite telling his mom he wanted to keep it a secret, she shared it with random people in the neighborhood. Later, when August was asked about his mom on The Breakfast Club, he revealed that they were never close.
To be honest, man, I don't have no family. I'm my family. And
DL has a point, because just imagine the reactions if Will had an entanglement with one of Willow's female friends when she was mentally and physically unwell. Somehow everyone focused only on the entanglement and the whole red table talk situation, forgetting how Jada took advantage of August when he was at his most vulnerable. What makes it even worse is that Jada introduced her to his own son. In his 2020 docuseries State of Emergency: The Rise of August Alsina, August revealed that he experienced trauma at a young age from someone close to him. Despite telling his mom he wanted to keep it a secret, she shared it with random people in the neighborhood. Later, when August was asked about his mom on The Breakfast Club, he revealed that they were never close. In that same interview, August opened up about struggling with severe depression and revealed that he even thought of taking his own life because he had no one to turn to.
real, man. I talked about me thinking about suicide. That's real. Like I mean, I have thoughts about that. I remember being just super overly depressed, like overly depressed, and not knowing how to deal with this, not knowing, like not having a mother to talk to. My father is dead. I don't have nobody, you know what I'm saying, to teach me. So, like I said, I'm out here trying to, I'm doing all of this on my own. And man, I went through so many surgeries. My mama ain't even check on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm damn near dead, yeah, and losing my vision and you don't check on your kid.
So clearly, this was a young man who was traumatized, vulnerable, mentally and physically unwell, and had zero support system. Jada then invited him over to his house, and the first thing on Jada's mind seemed to be hooking up with a man young enough to be her son. But it gets even darker. Some industry insiders have alleged that Jaden himself was traumatized in that household. While this is just speculation, many people have pointed out that Jada almost never shows affection to Jaden in public, whereas Will often does, sometimes in ways that reportedly make Jaden uncomfortable.
I'm not gonna do it.
Just kiss me on the mouth all the time.
I just think it's an important thing for kids to feel loved. Do you feel loved when I try to kiss you on your mouth?
No, that's probably the last thing that comes across my.
Now, Will is trying to justify his behavior as a healthy way of showing affection. But if your son tells you he doesn't like it, why would you force it on him? Many fans are now connecting the dots between Will and Jada's unusual behavior and the way Jaden acts. Remember the video of Jaden and Justin Bieber at Coachella? Many people believe that both Jaden and Justin went through something traumatic in the industry. There's also the Scientology angle. Back in 2008, Will and Jada started a private elementary school called New Village Leadership Academy and enrolled Jaden and Willow. Will claimed they wanted to create a fun, educational environment, but parents quickly discovered the school had ties to the Church of Scientology. The teachers were all Scientologists, and the school's website promoted study technology, a method created by Scientology founder L. Ron Hubbard. Will and Jada initially denied being Scientologists, but actress Leah Remini, who left the church, exposed their involvement in her book Troublemaker: Surviving Hollywood and Scientology. She recounted seeing Jada at the church and shared a story about a night at Tom Cruise's house where everyone was forced to play a strange game of hide-and-seek with adults. Leah later confirmed in an interview with the Daily Beast that Jada was definitely a Scientology member. According to former celebrity bodyguard Big Homie CC, predators in the industry often adopted tactics from celebrity Scientologists, which could be linked to what allegedly happened to Jaden.
Them accusing Diddy of having cameras in his house so he could record celebrities and politicians and use it as blackmail.
I firmly believe that's true because in that sector of people, a lot of them practice Scientology. And Scientology, that was their thing. They would get people in compromising positions. They'll hold that footage over their head and get them to agree to things. I think he's one of them Scientology people though, because that's probably where he got that from. A lot of powerful guys operate like that. So the things I'm seeing with him, it all makes sense.
Why didn't they ask Leah Remini? She's a little more credible. But then again, she might have been able to pull some of their cards, because a lot of them motherfuckers is involved in that Scientology bullshit too. That's LA, corner, where Biggie was killed. I was just there. Literally. And that building, it's this big, gaudy, Masonic looking thing. You know, it's all right, architecturally wise, but what gets really interesting about it is when the sun goes down, they turn the lights on, blood red, pure blood red. The whole building glows, pure blood red. I don't know, man. It just feels disturbing to me. You put this thing up that looks like some kind of Masonic monument where Biggie Smalls was shot to death. And at night, you thought that the color should be blood red. I don't know.
You spoke about Scientology.
Yeah.
Does that have to do with anything with the Illuminati, or is that just a separate entity?
They're separate entities, but they work in tandem.
Right.
They spy on each other's people for each other. You know, if they don't want to make it look like they're stalking one of their, you know, defectees, they'll ask somebody from TMZ to do it for them. Oops, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud, allegedly. Harvey. They farm it out, make it seem like it's just paparazzi stuff when they're actually doing investigation. And Scientologists, they're relentless. A lot of people farm out their gaslighting work to them for a profit. That's LA.
But what do you think? Are Jaguar and DL Hughley right to connect Jada and Will's past behavior, especially the August Alsina situation, to the way Jaden has turned out? Is Jaden just a spoiled Nepo baby? Or do you think his behavior reflects deeper trauma from industry programming? Leave your comments below and stay tuned for the next video.